We're the Grill Dads, and this is a flat top Cubano sandwich featuring Kalen and Kalen honey mustard pickles. Half a cup OJ, 3/4 of a cup of olive oil, half a cup fresh lime juice. We're gonna put a whole bunch of cilantro in there. Stems are delicious, so we're gonna leave them in. 6 cloves of garlic, 4 cloves of garlic, back to 5. Now we're in for 6. Tablespoon of fresh oregano, tablespoon of cumin. Now we're doing a tablespoon of orange zest. All right, so these chops are a little thicker than we'd like, so we're gonna go ahead and beat the shit out of them like they owe us money until they're nice and thin. Yes, look at that. Nice little kosher salt action here. Remember, there's no salt in the marinade. Kind of like doing no salt in the marinade and getting the meat seasoned, because then you know exactly where you're at from a salt standpoint. All right, into the fridge it goes for 4 to 6 hours. This is gonna impart a lot of flavor, and all the acid in there is gonna start to break down the protein.
Mark pounded out that pork so thin, it only has one side. We reserved half of the marinade. Then we're gonna use a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of honey. Make sure it's local. 'Cause I had the time of my life. All right, next, we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Straight up yellow mustard. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Go ahead and give this a stir. I'm just reducing it, give it a little bit of thickness. That's what we're gonna use to brush on our pork. All right, this has been reduced by half. I'm gonna turn it off. And there it is. Sticks a little bit, you put a little bit of oil, not much. We're gonna go ahead and start glazing. Oh my goodness, look at this. You're just gonna keep doing this and flipping them. Get them up to temperature. We're gonna take these to 145. Let's go ahead and assemble our sandwich. Pretty simple, actually. We're gonna put that back. Put it back. Put it. We're gonna lay down a nice big layer of mustard on the bottom. I like lots of pickles. We're using these really special Kalen and Kalen pickles out of Los Angeles. These are honey mustard pickles. Ridiculous. Gonna go ahead and load these up pretty generously here. We're gonna go ahead and lay down some of our beautiful pork that we just made on the flat top. The marinade did a really good job. Next, we're gonna go ahead and put on some ham. And last, some Swiss cheese. I'm gonna layer this Swiss cheese pretty heavily on here. So look at this. And just for good measure, we have to butter the top of the bread. So we wanna actually create a nice little crust on here. Room temperature butter. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add these weights. Some butter on this side. Full recipe available at thegrilldads.com.